The Ottoman Empire, a name that echoes through the annals of history, a symbol of power, culture, and military might. At its zenith, the empire stretched across 3 continents, encompassing a diverse range of peoples and cultures. But one of the most defining aspects of the Ottoman Empire was its dominance over the Mediterranean Sea. A name whispered with respect and fear, the mere mention of the Ottomans could send shivers down the spines of their adversaries. Their reputation was built on centuries of strategic conquests and formidable naval prowess. For centuries, they were masters of the Mediterranean Sea. This vast body of water was not just a geographical feature, it was the lifeblood of trade, culture, and military strategy. Control over the Mediterranean meant control over the heart of the ancient world. Their galleys, sleek and deadly, patrolled the waves. These ships were marvels of engineering, designed for speed and maneuverability. They were the cutting edge of naval technology, capable of outpacing and outgunning their rivals. From the sun-drenched shores of North Africa to the bustling ports of Italy, their power was felt. The Ottomans established a network of ports and fortresses that allowed them to project their influence far and wide. These strategic locations were crucial for maintaining their dominance. The Ottomans were not content with land alone. They understood that true power required mastery of both land and sea. Their soldiers were as comfortable on the decks of ships as they were on the battlefield. They understood the importance of the sea. Maritime strategy was at the heart of their military doctrine. They meticulously planned their naval campaigns, using their fleet to strike at the heart of their enemy's power. Their navy was a tool of conquest, expansion, and control. It was not just a defensive force but an instrument of imperial ambition. The Ottoman fleet was a symbol of their unyielding quest for dominance. It was the key to their rise as a global superpower. The Mediterranean was the stage on which the Ottomans showcased their might. Their naval victories were celebrated, and their losses were rare and hard-fought. Their ships carried armies, secured trade routes, and projected their power across vast distances. The Ottoman Navy was the backbone of their empire, ensuring the flow of goods, soldiers, and information across their vast territories. This is the story of the Ottoman Navy, a tale of daring admirals, mighty warships, and epic battles. It is a story of innovation, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of maritime supremacy, a tale of daring admirals, mighty warships, and epic battles. These leaders were visionaries, pushing the boundaries of naval warfare and strategy. Their decisions shaped the course of history. It is a story of ambition, strategy, and the relentless pursuit of power on the high seas. The Ottoman Navy was more than just a military force. It was a symbol of the empire's enduring legacy and its place in the annals of history. At its peak, the Ottoman Empire was vast, a sprawling dominion that stretched across 3 continents encompassing a myriad of cultures, languages, and traditions. It was a melting pot of diversity, where East met West, and ancient traditions blended with new ideas. It stretched across 3 continents encompassing diverse cultures and peoples. From the bustling bazaars of Istanbul to the serene deserts of Arabia, the empire was a tapestry of human civilization. From the Balkans in Europe to the Arabian Peninsula in Asia, their influence was immense. The Ottomans left an indelible mark on the regions they controlled, influencing architecture, cuisine, and governance. This vast empire needed a way to connect its disparate parts. Trade routes crisscrossed the empire, bringing goods, ideas, and people together. The Silk Road, maritime routes, and caravan trails were the lifelines of the empire. It needed a force to protect its trade routes and project power. The Ottoman Navy played a crucial role in safeguarding these routes from pirates and rival empires. The answer lay in the sea. The Ottomans understood the importance of naval supremacy and invested heavily in their fleet. The Ottomans invested heavily in their navy. Shipyards buzzed with activity, sailors trained rigorously, and engineers developed cutting-edge naval technologies. They built shipyards, trained sailors, and developed new naval technologies. The empire's shipyards were marvels of engineering, producing some of the most advanced ships of the time. The Mediterranean Sea became their backyard. Ottoman ships patrolled these waters, ensuring the empire's dominance and facilitating trade. Their ships sailed from the bustling port of Constantinople, the empire's beating heart. Constantinople was not just a city, it was a symbol of the empire's power and grandeur. This strategic location gave them control over vital waterways, connecting east and west. The Bosporus Strait was the gateway between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean, a crucial artery for trade and military movements. The Ottomans' rise to naval dominance was not without challenges. As they expanded their influence across the Mediterranean, they encountered numerous obstacles and adversaries. Their ambition to control the seas was met with resistance from other powerful maritime nations. They faced fierce competition from established maritime powers. These powers had long dominated the Mediterranean and were not willing to relinquish their control easily. The Ottomans had to strategize and innovate to match their rivals' naval capabilities. Venice, with its vast merchant fleet and naval prowess, posed a significant threat. The Venetians had a rich history of maritime trade and military strength, making them formidable opponents. Their strategic location and advanced shipbuilding techniques gave them an edge in naval warfare. To the west, the Spanish Empire, flush with gold from the New World, was building a formidable navy. The influx of wealth allowed Spain to invest heavily in their naval forces, creating powerful galleons that could challenge any fleet. Their ambitions extended beyond Europe, seeking to dominate the Mediterranean as well. The Habsburg rulers of Spain saw the Ottomans as a threat to their ambitions in the Mediterranean. They were determined to curb Ottoman expansion and maintain their own influence in the region. This led to a series of confrontations and alliances aimed at countering Ottoman power. Clashes between these naval titans were inevitable. The Mediterranean became a battleground where fleets from different empires vied for supremacy. Each encounter was a test of strategy, strength, and endurance, with the outcome shaping the balance of power in the region. The stakes were high control of the sea, access to trade routes, and ultimately, dominance in the region. Whoever controlled the Mediterranean could dictate the flow of goods, influence political alliances, and project power across continents. It was a prize worth fighting for, and the Ottomans were determined to claim it. The Ottomans, however, were not intimidated. They invested in their navy, adopting new technologies and tactics to enhance their maritime capabilities. Their shipyards were bustling with activity, producing vessels that could rival those of their adversaries. They met these challenges head-on, building a navy capable of taking on the best Europe had to offer. Through determination, innovation, and sheer willpower, the Ottomans established themselves as a dominant force in the Mediterranean, leaving a lasting legacy in naval history. No figure is more synonymous with the rise of the Ottoman Navy than Hayreddin Barbarossa. A brilliant strategist and fearless admiral, Barbarossa transformed the Ottoman fleet into a force to be reckoned with. Born on the Greek island of Lesbos, Barbarossa was a privateer turned admiral. He understood the importance of speed, maneuverability, and firepower. He introduced new shipbuilding techniques and tactical innovations, transforming the Ottoman Navy into a formidable fighting force. Barbarossa's galleys, manned by skilled crews of sailors and oarsmen, struck fear into the hearts of his enemies. His name became a legend, whispered with a mix of awe and terror across the Mediterranean. The Battle of Preveza, fought in 1538, cemented the Ottoman Navy's dominance in the Mediterranean. Barbarossa, leading the Ottoman fleet, faced a formidable Christian alliance led by the Genoese admiral Andrea Doria. The battle was a clash of titans, a display of naval tactics and raw power. Barbarossa, outnumbered but not outmaneuvered, used his galley's speed and maneuverability to devastating effect. He outflanked the Christian fleet, unleashing a storm of cannon fire. The victory at Preveza sent shockwaves through Europe. The Ottomans were now the undisputed masters of the Mediterranean. Their victory ushered in an era of Ottoman naval supremacy that would last for decades. The Ottoman Navy's influence extended beyond its military conquests. It played a crucial role in the cultural and economic exchanges between East and West. The Navy facilitated trade, spread ideas, and connected distant parts of the empire. Ports like Istanbul, Alexandria, and Algiers thrived under Ottoman rule, becoming bustling hubs of commerce and culture. The Ottoman ships brought spices, silk, and other exotic goods to Europe, while European innovations flowed back into the Ottoman territories. This exchange enriched both sides, fostering a unique blend of cultures that shaped the Mediterranean's identity. The Navy also protected the empire's vast coastline, ensuring the safety of maritime routes and fostering a sense of unity among the diverse populations living under Ottoman rule. The legacy of the Ottoman Navy can still be seen today in the rich maritime traditions of the Mediterranean region, from the architecture of coastal cities to the enduring spirit of seafaring communities. This chapter explores the lasting impact of the Ottoman Navy on the world, a testament to its role not just as a military force, but as a bridge between civilizations. Despite its early successes, the Ottoman Navy eventually faced decline. As the centuries progressed, internal strife and corruption began to erode the efficiency and effectiveness of the once mighty fleet. Political instability within the empire weakened central control, leading to a lack of coordinated naval strategy and resources. Changing technologies also posed significant challenges. The advent of more advanced shipbuilding techniques and the development of new naval weaponry left the Ottoman Navy struggling to keep pace. European powers, particularly Spain and Portugal, began to dominate the seas with their superior fleets and innovative maritime tactics. Moreover, the rise of new naval powers such as the British and Dutch further diminished the Ottoman Navy's influence. These emerging forces not only challenged Ottoman control over key trade routes, but also initiated conflicts that the aging fleet could not effectively counter. The once bustling ports of Istanbul, Alexandria, and Algiers saw a decline in their strategic importance as global trade routes shifted and new economic centers emerged. The flow of exotic goods and cultural exchanges that had once enriched the empire slowed to a trickle. Ultimately, the decline of the Ottoman Navy mirrored the broader decline of the Ottoman Empire itself. By the late 17th and early 18th centuries, the Navy had lost much of its former glory, and the empire's maritime dominance was but a distant memory. This chapter examines the factors that led to the decline of the Ottoman Navy and its eventual fall from power, offering a poignant reminder of the impermanence of even the greatest empires. Today, the story of the Ottoman Navy serves as a reminder of the importance of naval power in shaping history. The rise and fall of this once mighty fleet offer valuable lessons for contemporary naval strategy and geopolitics. In an era where control over maritime routes still dictates economic and military power, the Ottoman Navy's trajectory underscores the significance of innovation, adaptability, and strong leadership. The inability to keep pace with technological advancements and the lack of cohesive strategy led to their decline, a cautionary tale for modern navies worldwide. Furthermore, the Ottoman experience highlights the critical role of political stability and resource allocation. Internal strife and corruption were as damaging as external threats, proving that the strength of a navy is intrinsically linked to the strength of its governing institutions. As global powers today navigate a complex geopolitical landscape, the lessons from the Ottoman Navy remain ever relevant. Whether it's the strategic importance of key maritime choke points or the necessity of maintaining a cutting-edge fleet, history provides a blueprint for understanding current and future challenges. In reflecting on the Ottoman Navy's legacy, we gain a deeper appreciation for the enduring impact of naval power on the course of human history. The seas may have changed, but the principles that govern naval dominance remain as crucial as ever. This chapter serves as a bridge between the past and the present, inviting us to learn from history's triumphs and failures to better navigate the waters of tomorrow.